Hi, welcome to Intermediate Core Strength Circuit with Tom King from tkpt.ca. We're going to start off with just basic leg lifts. First thing you want to do is just make sure your core is pulled in and there's no space in between your back and the floor, that you have a neutral spine. You're going to drop your heels down, feel the pull in the lower core, breathe out and pull back up. Breathe out and pull back up without letting any kind of extension happen through the spine, so you notice that the lumbar spine stays flat throughout this process. Great for the lower abdominals and hip flexors and TFL here. Next up, we're going to go into some Crazy Ivans. Crazy Ivans, basically a wood chop in a V-sit position, or a boat pose, if you will, from yoga. The big thing here is there's a lot of power through the obliques, good strengthener as well. It acts as a twist and a wood chop. Switching sides, there you go, perfect. You want to minimize the amount of movement through the pelvis and mostly up just through the shoulder girdle and rib cage. Next up, you have your basic sit-ups. Choose your progression. Crossing the arms and the chest is the most basic. Try not to bury the chin as you come up. Breathe out, lift up. Breathe out, crunch up. Trying to keep the heels planted on the floor as much as possible. Just using the upper abdominals to generate the movement. Pretty solid. You can see this with fatigue though. You can see the chin starting to bury there. Next up, we're going to go into some extensions. Also important. You want to meet every flexion of the spine with an extension of the spine. We're going to start with just baby Supermans. So breathe out and crunch everything in the back and the posterior chain and come back up, including the glutes and everything in the back. As you squeeze and come up, breathe out. Perfect, looks great. Then we're going to also go into some alternating arm and legs extensions, just to switch it up a bit. Looks pretty good. Should feel these throughout the entire erector series, right up through the spine. In terms of sets and reps, we're looking at about complete the circuit 4 times, 10 reps of everything, max of 12. Should feel pretty good. Start with the lower abdominals, work your way up through the obliques, hit the upper abdominals after that. Yeah, and then work your way into the extensors, and that's the way that you're supposed to work your core. Hope you enjoyed it. Please check out my website, and here's my business card. Alright, take care. Bye-bye.